all, congratulations. What an amazing, I mean, you're hoping for one movie that's successful, much less you get Twilight and now working with George.
Yeah, those straight-to-video films.
Well, no, but people will find them in video stores, I think. People will eventually hear about Twilight. And now you're working with George Clooney, which has to be exciting, and you are nominated for Golden Globe, Screen Actors Guild, Critics' Choice, People's Choice. You've won the National Board Review Award, Best Supporting Actress, Rising Star Award at Film Festival in Palm Springs. I mean, it's amazing.
I feel embarrassed. I don't know what to do when you're thinking.
Just say thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, really, that's just incredible. And how are you processing all of this?
It's, you know, I feel like I try so hard to kind of keep smiling and kind of deal with everything publicly that I feel like my poor friends and family are dealing with my like meltdowns on a daily basis. So they see like the worst parts, and I try to keep it together out here.
What are you melting down about? In a good way, melting down?
Yeah, no, in the best way. But you know, it's very, very strange to all of a sudden have photographers yelling at you on red carpets. They yell. Yes. They get so angry at you. It's very strange.
They want that shot. They're all competing for that shot. Yeah, there's a lot of screaming on the carpets. Everybody sees the picture, but there's screaming going on, screaming and yelling.
Yeah, on the inside, you've got this horrified expression on your face, and you're just trying to smile.
Right, and you're from Portland, Maine.
I am.
Which I love, is beautiful. I actually did stand up there a long time ago and just thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, I love it there. I miss it. I mean, it was difficult to kind of transition into acting. It's not a mecca of acting.
Not really, no.
But you know, I did like community theater there, and I started going to New York with my brother when I was like 12.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I read that this morning in the meetings that you and your brother, you were about 12, your brother was about 13 or so?
Yeah, I was probably 14.
14, yeah. And you would, alone with your brother, take a bus from Portland, Maine into New York City.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, when I hear it now, it sounds really strange, but we thought it was so magical. Like, we just kind of did not see any kind of danger around us.
Right.
It's like if you set up like a split screen of what reality was and what our imagination was, like, it'd probably be like night and day. Like, we just thought like everything was so like shiny and beautiful, and we were just these two little kids in New York, the safest city in the world.
Yeah, now, where were your parents during this time?
Well, they worked, you know, but you know, they knew that this is what I wanted, and so they figured out a way to make it happen.
By putting you on a bus to send you to New York City. Okay. I'm sure they're lovely people, but and it worked out well, but that's crazy that you and your brother went to New York on a bus by yourselves.
Yeah.
And then you'd get to New York and do what? Go audition?
Yep. Pretty much. Sometimes it would be like 6 hours down to audition for like 10 minutes and then 6 hours back. I wanted it, you know?
Yeah. And so what was the first thing you got?
It was High Society. It was a Broadway show when I was 12.
And then, Jason Reitman, who directed Up in the Air, saw you in some small film, right?
Yeah, he saw a film I did called Rocket Science, and he started writing the role with me in mind after seeing that film, which I didn't know when I auditioned. And like, I went in and I thought it went okay, or, you know, I thought he just really wasn't that interested in meeting me. Like, he'd already, like, found the girl, and I was just, like, the one at the end of the day that was like, all right, get her out of here. And then he told me that over lunch, that he'd written it for me, and I was trying to act so cool. Like, that kind of thing happened to me all the time. I'm sure it actually came off, like, really cold, but I was just trying to, like, be a professional.
Well, he did a great job, and I think you're amazing. I can't imagine anyone else in that part. I thought that you were just, you were so captivating in that movie. I really liked you a whole lot. And you were shooting this at the same time as you're shooting Twilight. So you're working with Robert Pattinson, and then you're getting on a plane and going to work with George Clooney.
Yeah. Yeah, and George gave me such a hard time about shooting Twilight. Whenever I came back, it was like, oh, you know, sorry, this isn't the Twilight set. You're not working with Mr. Handsome. He called Rob Mr. Handsome. And so one of the times I went up to Vancouver, I got Rob, who was, that month, he was on the cover of GQ. I got Rob to sign a cover of GQ to George, best of luck, hang in there. Love Rob. And I gave it to George, and George signed his Esquire back to him. Dear Rob, thanks for all the inspiration. I'm a huge fan. Love, George. 2-time sexiest man alive.
That's great. That's great. All right, if you haven't seen Up in the Air, you're just adorable. She's this charming girl. You're just great in it.
Thank you.
So congratulations. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you again. Congratulations, you're pregnant again.
Thank you.
Another
Yes.
baby.
Yes.
Congratulations. What do you do?
Very, very early next year, perhaps even later this year.
Oh, really?
Who knows? Yeah.
So try to hold out. My birthday's January 26th if you want to try to do it on my day. No?
I'm not holding out
Oh,
that
okay, fine. All right, and your dad, Ron Howard, if people don't know, your dad is Ron Howard. He's got to be so proud. You're doing really well. And good projects, too. Not only you're doing well, you're in good things, except you're playing bad people. You're playing, what is, the girlfriend is not, she's not great.
She's not your ideal girlfriend.
No.
Definitely not, especially in this kind of a circumstance.
No.
It's not the person you want by your side.
No. And did you find was that hard to play, or do you know people like that? Has that happened to you?
No, it's never happened to me, thankfully. Never had cancer and
No, not that one. But just someone who just stays with you and cheats on you.
Yeah, no, never happened, which is a good thing. But it was kind of an interesting character to play because while I have absolutely no respect for the choices that the character made, I could understand the dilemma. You know, I could get, if you're in a relationship and for only, say, a few months and you've already kind of in your mind decided, this is not someone that I'm really clicking with, and then they come home and say that they have cancer.
Right.
And you had already kind of intended to not be in the relationship for much longer, and you know, what do you do? So I got that part of it, and then nothing else, you know, I couldn't relate to anything else.
Yeah, no, I thought, well, she should have, well, anyway, I didn't like your character. She was mean. She was very mean. I was very angry with you. Very angry.
Yes.
Which only goes to show how good an actress Bryce is.
I know.
Because she's the sweetest human being I know.
I know she is. I know her a tiny, tiny bit. I met you a long time ago, actually. And you are very convincing. You two, the chemistry, you two.
She's been trying to hook us up for the last 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. No, I saw that.
Yeah. No,
I think it would help the movie.
it's totally your choice, but you should be together. I mean, you know, you just think about it.
Well, you're very convincing. So.
Yeah, well.
As are you.
Just, see? And this was your first romantic situation in a movie?
Mine, yeah.
Yeah.
I was glad to have Joe as my romantic Sherpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, they make it look so easy. I guess that's the point. You know, the sort of flirtatious scenes are supposed to look breezy and light, and I was like exhausted after we finished. Because after, like, you just like, your whole body is tired. Because like, after 30 times, I was like, I don't find you charming anymore. Stop saying that. Please, God.
You said that last time, and the time before that.
You keep saying the same lines over and over again. Now, do you think that you would, I thought you were very convincing as a brand new therapist.
Thank you.
But you play these roles as a brand new therapist. Not a good one, but a brand new one. But you keep playing these roles like an up in the air of kind of like anxious women, kind of. Is that something that's close to you as a person?
I'm pretty awkward, I'll say it. No, I mean, you know, I think this was interesting to me because it was sort of the opposite side of the coin for my character in Up in the Air. My character in Up in the Air is very proud and sort of ambitious, thinks she's a genius, and Catherine is sort of terrified, and she's so excited to help people that she cannot do it.
Right.
So I totally understood that.
You're all so good, and first of all, you've got to be so proud of this movie. I know that you know this is something that's really close to you and Will, who wrote the movie.
Yeah.
So for anyone who thinks that I don't want to see a movie about cancer, it's so beautifully done and so beautifully acted, and there are just charming, funny moments in there, and I can't say enough nice things about it. It just is a great movie, and all of you are fantastic. So thank you for being here.
Thanks so much.
Good to see you again.
You too. Thank you for having me back.
And that's the lovely Chase Crawford that you're with right there.
Yeah, he's all right.
That's tough, right?
It's
hard
that's
working
why
with that guy.
They pay me the big bucks.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, congratulations! I heard you bought your first house.
I did, yeah.
Like just bought it?
Yeah, I just bought it. Well, I just moved in a week ago.
Oh God, you've only been in a week?
Yeah. So and there's sort of problems with the house. So there's always like 8 guys in there working on stuff, and I'm sort of holed up in a corner trying not to disturb anybody. Like, it's my house, but I'm still terrified of everybody. And right now I have I have a mattress on the floor, and like just suitcases, cardboard boxes against the wall, and it's nonstop glamour for
Did you
me.
not want to do the work before you moved in?
That's a thought. Yeah, should have maybe.
Yep. So did you not know about the problems?
No, I did. I sort of did. It's just like, I guess this happens, or maybe people are just trying to make me feel better. Like when you move into a new house, you discover, like every day, it's like, oh, this faucet is leaky or this light's out, and now it's my responsibility, which is terrifying.
Right, no landlord, it's just you.
Yeah.
Now, are you going to decorate, I mean, the mattress, it sounds classy, but do you have plans to do, are you going to decorate it yourself?
Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing, but yeah, I'm trying to learn. I'm sort of buying design magazines and stuff, and I maybe wasn't going to tell you this because it's sort of creepy, but I swear this is true. I have your Architectural Digest on my like vision board. Your house is on my vision board, which is maybe creepy or flattering.
No, it's flattering because it's my passion. I mean, I really love doing houses. I love decorating and I love buying houses. And
do you want to do my house?
I would love to.
Great.
I really would.
Awesome.
Yeah, if that's your vision board, I would do your house. Be my first.
Come over.
All right. I really do. I have people asking me to do their houses all the time, and it really would be like a joy for me to do houses.
No, this is great because I feel like I'm the boring friend right now. Like when that friend who has a baby and all they can talk about is the baby, and like all I can talk about is the house. It's like all I think about, and everywhere I go, like restaurants, I'm always like, this is nice. Where's this from? Is this like, ma'am, is this a Benjamin Moore color? Is this oak? What's happening?
Yeah,
like,
right.
It's all, I'm really boring right now.
No, I would love to go to dinner with you because that's all I would talk about too. So
Great.
it's totally fine.
Yeah.
And you moved here from the East Coast, right? And you was it like a lot of people make fun of LA when they move here from the East Coast, but you like living here?
Yeah, I do. Well, people here are really nice, which is great, but it sort of throws me because just this week I was in like a juice bar, and there's this really nice guy with his dog, and he was sort of talking to everybody in the juice bar, like just being like, hey man, what's your name? What are you getting lemonade? Cool, I'm picking up vitamins, that's great. And to me, like on the East Coast, that's mental illness. That's not like someone being friendly. So I'm not sure what's happening. In LA, like it could be friendly or he could have escaped from somewhere recently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see your point, yeah. No, people aren't used to that kind of friendly attitude. Let's talk about the movie. The movie is jam-packed with every celebrity in the world is in this movie, right? How many people are in this movie that, did you work with all these people too?
I worked mostly with Chase Crawford, which as you say is tough.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of interacted for a second because our storylines kind of intersect. So there was one night where I crossed frame where Jennifer Lopez was doing a scene and I was all excited. And they flew me into Atlanta just to film this one part. So it would be like, oh, they're in the same bar, And I was all excited. And she was actually in the middle of her most intense scene in the movie where everything's sort of falling apart. So I was there, just this girl who got flown in to cross through frame and do nothing in this scene. And she was in the corner trying to stay in character and be focused. And I was just creeping on her you're so pretty, how are you doing that with your face? How are you doing that, J-Lo? That's crazy.
She is pretty, huh?
Yeah, and she's being really serious. I was just I'm in the movie with you.
So she never came over to say hi or
No,
anything
she
like
did.
that?
Obviously, she was very lovely. She, we met but then she went to do her thing, and
Right.
so I pretended to keep my distance and give her.
But you didn't?
No.
All right. Yeah, she's a lovely person. She's going to be here, I think, next week, as a matter of fact. Well, the movie looks very funny, and I like all of you in a pile like that. All of you together.
Well, the thing is, everybody got a nice, inspirational quote, make your hair tricks to make you look younger. And my thing is, I let my wife have another man's baby. But I didn't.
No.
It looks like that's me saying that.
But you didn't.
I haven't done that.
You haven't done that. You're very funny.
That's what I do. I don't look
Oh
where
my
I'm
God.
walking.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's what I do.
I was watching going, oh, not here, not now.
She brings it when she hits the
She
balcony.
really does.
She brings it.
She thought the stage was a lot bigger.
Yeah, I did.
Have you ever, in performing on stage, have you ever fallen off a stage before?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm so glad you're okay, and what a graceful way that you recovered. That was really impressive.
I thought she was just really committing to bringing levels to this performance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just really, really blind, and these are not good enough.
Oh, just.
I mean, they are. I need a new prescription.
I'm going to carry you out of here. I'm so happy to see
Oh,
all
my
of
God.
you. And this movie is such an accomplishment. I mean, it's so impressive. And all of you are having, now, first of all, you two I know you sing. But Emily, I didn't know that you sing.
It doesn't mean they're better than me.
Well, it does.
No.
No. But how have we never heard you sing
Well,
before?
because I don't like singing in front of people, and I find it really frightening, and so I was reluctant to audition for it, but thrilled in the end that I did because it was amazing.
And I read that John had never heard you sing before
Yeah.
this movie. How is that possible? You've never sung in front of your
He
husband?
said to me when I was going for the audition, he said, sing it for me. And I went, no. He said he's never seen me so nervous. I was this color walking out of the door. He was like, good luck. And I was like, I couldn't speak.
Yeah.
And did you sing live? Because I was trying to figure out how, because whether it was live or if it wasn't live, you were in a studio.
Sort of both, sort of everything, little whatever worked.
Yeah.
The costumes made singing live more challenging. So we did it when we were sitting still.
We did do a pre-record of all the music, but when we came to shooting it, because, you have to sort of, they pipe the orchestra, they had the symphony orchestra, and they pipe the music in all day. And so when we come to the song, you have to sort of match to and sing along with yourself. And sometimes it's better on the day. So, like the witches rap, in the
How did
beginning.
you, the beginning?
I did that live, but the other things, we would start live and then morph into what we had sung in
Now,
studio.
who sang first in front of, who sang first?
You did.
I did.
In rehearsals?
In the very first day, on the very first thing, yes, I had to do it. I think because Rob wanted me to screw up so that everybody would feel better.
And did you?
And they did.
No, you didn't screw up though.
I did. I mean, I wasn't, it was a process.
There's a debate, though, because you made a mistake that you had never made before at the table read, and to this day, the cast, we think you did it on purpose to make us feel better.
What did you do?
Good.
When we
good.
did
You
the
think
table
that.
read,
What,
and we did the table read, and she was like, "Oh, I forgot the words," and we were like, "No, you didn't. We've heard you do it a million times. You're just doing that to make us feel better."
that's really sweet. I'm sure that's what you did.
Yeah, I'm sure that was what it was, yeah.
No, because it's got to be so intimidating. I mean, you are brilliant. You are such an amazing human being, number one, first and foremost, and then as an actress. Right, isn't she great? I mean, she's funny, she's smart. I mean it.
It's very hard to be me.
I must be.
You can imagine.
It must be difficult.
And to be, right, I'm not right all the time, although I feel like I'm right.
Right.
But
That's all that matters.
Sometimes I screw up anyway.
It's all that matters is
I
what's
did
in
that
your
first
head. And Anna, you had a hit song, so you had, right, the song Cups.
Yeah.
Right. That was a very impressive video, too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a surprise. I mean, I don't know what the hell happened there, but yeah, it sort of meant that I showed up and everyone was
It was
like,
a popular
"Oh, for
song.
heaven's sakes!"
It was that, well, because when I say
honestly.
things, it appears on screen. That's what happens. We're talking about the movie like everybody knows. I assume everyone does, but they don't. Tell everyone what the movie is about.
Shall I
Go,
start?
go.
Please do.
Into
please
the
do.
Woods is an amalgamation of all of the most famous fairy tales that you know. And at the beginning of the movie, you meet this couple, the baker and the baker's wife, and they are unable to have children. And you find out that the witch placed a curse on their house that would make their family tree a barren one. So in order to reverse the curse, they have to go into the woods and bring back a slipper as pure as gold. That's how you meet Cinderella. Cape as red as blood, Little Red Riding Hood. Cow as white as milk, Jack and the Beanstalk. And hair as yellow as corn, so it's Rapunzel. So these two characters sort of lead you into meeting all of the other fairy tale characters. And they all start really messing each other over to get what they want in life.
And you work with, we have to take a break. We'll talk about The Cow, which
You have
was...
to take a break because that was the longest pitch.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah.
it?
I
It was
couldn't
good.
remember how many things there. I mean, I knew there were 4 things. I couldn't remember what they were.
Now I'm beginning to think you really did forget your words. All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk about the cow in the movie and you being pregnant, trying to hide that the whole time, too.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be back. So in that clip we just watched, you're singing. You said it's difficult to sing live when you're wearing... There's a lot of corsets and a lot
Yeah.
of cleavage.
I
Were you-
love that scene. Emily was on boob watch in that scene.
Yeah. Do you
'Cause
see the
the-
little bit of chiffon?
Yeah, all that
added that.
extra sort of green. There's a
had to add
tiny bit in that scene with Emily, and Disney got the dailies, and they were like, "That's a lot of boob." So if we
the
could
kids.
just for the children,
Yeah.
too much boob for the children.
Now, look, can we talk about the cow? I love the cow in the movie. I like cows anyway. They're
Have
amazing.
you ever worked with a cow?
I've not worked with, no, I've not worked with one. I've been around a cow.
I have.
Don't look at me.
I'm just saying. No, we were. That cow would, when she would get tired, I learned a technique from her, because at the end of the day, she'd had it, and she weighed about 800 pounds.
Yeah.
And so whatever actor was near, she would just start to go like this. With all her weight. I mean, it was unbelievable. She did all the
Unbelievably
time.
heavy.
Tracy mostly was propping
Yeah.
up the... Tracy really led the cow through her performance.
What kind of exercises did you do to warm up? What kind of vocal exercises? Do you do the do you do that?
We did do that.
Yeah.
My vocal teacher made me do the embarrassing one of goo goo gaga gee goo gaga gee. I was like, I can't do that. Like, that's an awful vocal. He would make me do something.
But she is so British and beautiful. She still looks regal doing goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still like intimidating and statuesque
I
going
didn't
goo
think
goo
so.
gaga.
No,
She didn't buy it, guys.
No, I didn't think so at all.
I know one that's from drama school. It was... "Hun-na-na, hun-na-na, hun-na-na."
It
Because
sounds like you're saying
clears the
hung.
sinuses. Hung. And if you do that upside down, you go like this, it loosens all the...
Stuff.
It's horrible,
That's
but
not what I was going for at all. That's not what I
good.
was trying to... That doesn't sound like that helps your vocal exercises.
No, it clears up.
But
a
it's
lot.
good if you have a sinus headache. It's good that we know what happened
You're
now.
worried about your
Well, now what are you doing?
You're on boob watch.
Meryl! Oh my goodness, Meryl!
Leave me alone! Put that in there. All right, I brought my phone out because, this selfie that we took at the Oscar, the whole idea was that I was going to get a selfie with Meryl, and then everybody else jumped in,
Yeah.
and Meryl was barely in the selfie.
I know.
I mean,
Bradley Cooper, what a hog.
yeah, him. And Lupita Nyong'o's brother, who jumped in
front of Angelina.
in front of Angelina. So I thought, let's try to do a selfie today with us, and then you'll be featured more. Okay?
Well,
Okay?
keep them back.
All right, hold on.
Come in, girls.
Okay. All right.
What?
I got it.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. I get it.
Perfect.
There.
Okay, send me that.
Okay. I'm going to take another
You
one.
look
We're
beautiful.
going to take a break and
Trash.
we'll be back after this. All right, so here we go. We're going to play Act It Out. No words, all acting. You will go first. Who's guessing and who's holding?
I'm going to guess.
Okay.
So I flip it down
Yeah.
when I get it right.
Yep, exactly. All right.
Walking, marching, riding horse.
Yeah.
Cooking, baking, smells.
uh,
Oh, it's changing a diaper. DJing. Nice. Ballet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
She sings,
Begging.
she dances.
You love me? Oh, will you marry me? Getting married? Me. Pregnant. Giving birth. That's me.
In that order.
Oh, walking a tightrope. Wow, you're amazing. Boxing. You're crushing it, by the way. Crushing it. Riding a motorbike. That was your worst. Making pizza.
Wow, that was fast.
Skiing.
Wow.
Skiing. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
We're gonna beat them. Come on, just act it out. I'm guessing. Come on, be excited. Shaving. Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Wow. Catwalk. Vogue.
Yeah, that's it. You
Yes.
have it.
Underwater. Swimming. Scuba dive.
Kind of.
That's right.
Jumping jacks. Cheerleader. Mime. Are you a sumo wrestler?
Yes!
Yes.
Putting on. Okay.
Lipstick. Putting on makeup. The whole thing. Yeah. Don't be so discouraged. Roller coaster. That's it. Well, we did pretty good.
Wait. We did just beat Meryl at an acting contest.
Yes, you did. You
That's what just happened,
yeah,
right?
You just beat Meryl.
Okay.
I took her down.
Oh, dream team.
All right.
Seriously.
I'm not,
We're
you're,
friends. How adorable is that Sam Smith?
How adorable is
I want to
he?
eat him for breakfast. He's such a honey.
I know.
Oh my God.
He's adorable.
He's so cute. And I saw him. I was backstage waiting to present last night, and I'm sorry, I was waiting backstage
Two
to
nights
present
ago?
The other
Yeah,
night at the
yeah.
Grammys, and Sam had just won Best New Artist, and he came off stage, and there's always this moment. I've presented at a couple of award shows now, and there's always this moment after someone has won where it's like, what now? What now? And I was standing there. I was like, congratulations, and he was like, do you know where I'm supposed to go now? And I love that moment because this beautiful thing has just happened, and it's so exciting, and it's this turning point in their lives. But like the following 30 seconds are just, it's like you're on stage at the Grammys, and Taylor Swift presented your award to you, and you come backstage, and it's just like Anna Kendrick in a slutty pantsuit doesn't know where to tell you where to go. Like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like just. But just, I like that, like, you know, something wonderful has happened, but your life is just as confusing and awkward as it was
Because
before.
you're supposed to go and do press and stuff like
immediately,
that.
like, champagne is handed to you, and it's like, nope,
Nope,
you're just backstage.
Going, where do I go?
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to your shirt?
I know. I thought I had it all figured out with the pantsuit there. I was never gonna wear a dress again. I was loving it, and then I had to sit very, very straight for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you lean slightly, I mean, you were taped in.
I had a little
assume.
tape,
Right.
but you know, I was still nervous about it. so
Sure.
I came by the time I got home, my back was killing me.
Well, but also that tape, it always makes me nervous when people rely on tape because it does.
It's just tape.
It's just tape. It's not super glue. It's tape.
You didn't staple it.
Nope.
You know.
It could pop open.
It could.
And it's risky.
I know,
Is that
and
exciting for you? Is that part of it?
Oh my goodness. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like an exhibitionism.
A little bit, like, could it happen? Could I
Yeah.
be that girl that has the...
that just accidentally flashes Ariana Grande accidentally.
Right. That's who you pick? Like,
Well,
Ariana Grande?
Well, she seems easily scandalized.
I see.
You know?
There's so many people there to pick. So you're performing at the Oscars too, right?
Yeah, I just
Wow.
found out. Yeah, I'm really excited. So excited.
You
and
just
so
found out?
nervous. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if it was going to happen, and I just had my phone call where they were sort of explaining to me what the plan was. But it was one of those phone calls where it was a kind of a conference call, and there was lots of, and then this is going to happen, and they were like, and obviously all of this is sort of, you know, top secret. And I was like, I couldn't tell anyone if I tried.
Because you don't even know.
I don't really know what you're describing, but I'm very excited.
Right. Now, will you be nervous or
Oh my God, so nervous. I mean, I get nervous anytime I perform because it's not really what I do. I'm so happy that people ask me to do it, but it's not really my area. So I do get really nervous. So we're gonna have to make sure that the heels are low and the dress is loose
And no tape.
no tape.
Yeah, no tape.
I will use staples if necessary.
Well, don't do that. Don't do that. So you have, because you were just here for Into the Woods, and you have 6 movies. You have Pitch Perfect. You have how many movies?
I don't know. You
have
Is
6
that
movies.
Correct? I don't. Who
That's what I
knows?
read. 6 movies coming out this
Yeah.
year. So do you not like to relax? Are you good at relaxing?
I dream about relaxing. I want to relax, and then the second I have time off, I don't know what to do with myself. Somebody asked me recently if I meditate, and I can't even get through an hour massage without talking. So I don't think meditation is for me. But I keep trying the massage thing over and over again.
You don't like to get a massage?
I don't. I hate it. I even bought like a membership to a place, and like I'm trying to give it away.
A membership to a massage place?
To a massage place.
That doesn't
'cause I
sound like a
was
massage place to me. I think you went to the wrong
Or
place.
I don't know. It's like I don't know what it was. Maybe.
Was it called Gentlemen's
Yeah,
Club?
maybe that's why the massages aren't going well
yeah.
so far.
Maybe.
They're like,
Yeah,
what?
Maybe that's why
You're
they're
really
telling-
talkative for a lady who's about to have sex with me.
Well, you have to just learn how to relax because there's nothing better than a massage.
That's what people
Yeah.
keep telling me.
Yeah,
That's what I'm told. But I get chatty at the beginning, and then I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop the conversation. It's like when you're on a plane. I'd rather be a little bit aloof and rude at the beginning, so that it's like I'm not a plane talker, so that I don't get roped into a whole conversation for 3 hours.
Right.
But a massage, I can't learn the lesson. I get really chatty, and then I'm like, oh, shut up already, Anna.
Yeah. They're probably thinking the same thing.
I'm sure.
They're like, I just want to massage you. I don't want to answer questions. Let's take a break. You have to stop talking just for a second, and we're going to take a break. And look, let's try it for the break. Try to meditate, okay? And I'm glad you talk, because it's a talk show. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back. We'll be back. We're back with Anna Kendrick. And so the movie is called The Last 5 Years.
Yes.
Tell everyone what it is. The whole thing is a musical.
The whole thing's a song, and it's based on an unbelievably beautiful off-Broadway show by Jason Robert Brown, which is about a marriage falling apart, and it's the woman telling her story and the man telling his story, and we're the only 2 characters in the movie, and we sing a lot, so.
Just the 2 of you.
Yeah, it's a lot on my face. It's a whole lot.
So you sing the whole time, just
Yeah.
the 2 of you, and you sang live?
Yeah, we sang live when we could, and I, Jeremy Jordan, who's in it with me, is, he's a Broadway vet, and so I was very much like, kind of a sink or swim situation for me, and it's just 2 people, and we were doing a lot of singing and a lot of nice bits and a lot of fighting and sort of screaming at each other, which would mean that sometimes at the end of the day, I sounded real squeaky, like going home and sort of like squeaking hello to the doorman and drinking tablespoons of olive oil at night and doing it all again the next morning.
Is that what you do? You drink olive oil?
Well, I heard that one time, so I hope so.
You're very trusting. So you're very popular on Twitter, and I wanted to read some things that I thought were very, very funny.
Oh.
So if people want to follow you, because I like my men like I like my coffee, silent.
That was an attempt at flirtation that I said to a fellow human being.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I need to think before I speak, and other times I think I shouldn't leave the house or interact with people ever. When I misspell a word so badly that there are no replacement suggestions, that sense of shame follows me all day. If I were a contestant on The Bachelor, I'd just end up falling in love with a weird sound guy and making things uncomfortable for everyone. I don't think I can call myself an adult until I figure out how to use bleach in the laundry. Really
Clorox
funny.
bleach. After
Yeah.
I tweeted that, Clorox bleach like sent me a bunch of bleach, and I was like, that doesn't help me.
No.
I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I have bleach, I just don't know how to use it. But well, then now you've learned. You say things and people send you things.
Maybe they'll send an instructor next time.
Well, say that.
Okay.
Tweet that out,
Okay.
all right? It must be so fun to sing like that. You're such a good singer.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, did
Thank
you see some of the singers here today? Did you
I
watch?
did. I
Yeah.
did. That was so much fun.
Yeah, there are quite some singers out here.
It was exceptional. It was
Yeah.
exceptional.
Yes,
Thank you for having me back. I feel like I'm here like all
A lot.
all
You're
the time.
here all
Thank
the
you
time.
for putting up with me. Thank you.
I love, well, the reason you're here a lot is because I think you're fantastic.
Oh, thanks.
I really do. And so you just got back from Madrid, is that right?
Yeah, yeah. You know, they send you on these crazy press tours, and it sounds really exciting.
That's
and
really, it is
It is.
exciting.
It is.
Where
And,
else
but
did you go?
it's so it's such a tease because you don't get to see any of the city. They sort of just put you in a room with journalists. And the only time I saw Madrid was we went to a radio station, so we had to get in the car, and I like felt really overwhelmed by like the sort of romance of being in Spain because I've never been, and there were like all these kind of hot Spanish guys, and I ended up like, I don't know what happened. I got caught up in the moment. I was kind of like catcalling them out the window, and and I was like, it's not sexual harassment if it's in Madrid, right?
No.
It doesn't count.
Especially if the car keeps going. And what would you scream out? Do you know Spanish?
No, I don't know Spanish.
What
like,
were you yelling?
I mean, Ellen, it's a daytime TV show.
Would you just
I'm
go-
amazed I didn't end up in a Spanish prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you just yelling woo?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. It's,
like,
I blacked out.
I see.
Very excited to be there.
And you're turning 30 soon?
Yeah.
When?
I'm turning 30 in August. I feel 30. Like I when I turned 29, I felt like that's 30.
You're already
That's 30.
30?
I've been saying I'm 30 for like
just
a full
jumped
year
ahead.
now. Yeah. So I'm like trying to, because I'm 30 now or almost 30 or whatever. I've been trying to like be more healthy, and oh, it's the worst. It's awful.
Is it?
It's the worst, and the worst part is I feel so much better. Like that's the worst part is that like it works and
Wait, is this new to you? Had you not been healthy up until recently?
no.
You've
no.
never do you work out?
I mean, I'm trying now to work out and eat some vegetables, and like it's awful. I hate
Yeah,
it.
well-
but I feel like, oh, this is how healthy people feel.
Right,
All right,
yeah.
I get the appeal.
It actually
But I was
works.
really hoping that I would just do it as an experiment, and I would feel exactly the same.
Yep.
And I could just go back to eating Taco Bell whenever I wanted.
And yet no.
This is it's a harsh world I've been exposed to.
What
The world of steamed
yeah,
vegetables.
The world of healthiness.
Ugh.
And what kind of working out are you doing?
I'm just doing like I don't know. It's like everything's all fusiony and like it's like it's like is it Pilates? Is it yoga? Is it it's
Yes,
it's new.
is it?
It's
That's
new
what I'm
and
asking.
sexy. And I'm just walking vigorously.
All right. I saw you walk out here. It was really good. Yeah. You must have burned like, I don't know, a calorie or
Yeah.
something like that. Well, good for you
Felt
for
like
trying.
it.
Yeah, good for you for trying. And so Pitch Perfect, the billboards are everywhere.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Is that weird when you're driving and you see yourself?
I just finished a film in Georgia, and felt like nothing was really going on. And yeah, oh my God, I got back to LA a week ago, and I feel like, oh my God, I can't leave the house. This is so embarrassing. I look a mess all the time, and like my face is on the side of buildings and stuff. I've been like driving around in my car like this. I'm amazed I haven't crashed into somebody.
That's really, I know, that's fun.
It's exciting, but
Of
it
course
does
it
make
is.
it's a little embarrassing because every time I'm like near one of them, I feel like someone's gonna think that I'm just hanging out near one, like just like, hey, is that? Oh, who's that beautiful girl?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Unless you're actually standing next to it, I don't think anybody's thinking that. You can just be in your car. Nobody's thinking, well, she's just driving in this neighborhood. And everyone's starting to, from what I've seen, copy. I don't know why, because it's just a pose. But you have your arms crossed, and people are actually now.
This makes me so happy. Yeah, these a couple people sent me photos of themselves doing this. Yeah, it just got crazier and crazier, and it was great for me because when we shot the poster, the studio kind of wanted me to pose a little like sexier, and that's just not who this character is, and I don't think that's what girls have to be, and so this has just warmed my tiny little heart so much, and I love the father and son there, like
Yep.
it's so adorable.
It's sweet.
It makes me really happy.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, usually body language like that means you're closed off, but it's just you're just.
No, it's just it's like you're powerful.
Right.
You're just.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should do the rest of the interview like this
Fine.
together. I don't know
Fine.
why we
I don't
wouldn't.
even care.
Yeah. I don't care either. And So you posted a picture of yourself. I like this very much. Of you wearing a onesie after you just got home and got comfortable, didn't you?
I sure did.
After the
premiere, I got in my own onesie. Yeah, I posted that photo because I always think that's the best part of the night is when you get home and get comfortable. And that thing, I mean, I would wear that. The next time I come on the show, I swear I'll wear that if you let me. If it's not weird, it's saved my life so many times. You guys gave it to me when you visited the set of Pitch Perfect 2.
Isn't it so comfortable?
It is incredible.
I'm so glad. Well, thank you for posting that.
Can I get a cut of the sales of these now, or? I mean, that's not what this was about, but I'm thinking about it.
No, you can't.
Okay, fair.
No,
Stern but fair.
A lot of people, no, a lot of people wear those, and we can't do that. It wouldn't be fair if I did that with you. I'd have to do it with everyone.
It's fine.
And then where would we be?
That's fine.
Nowhere. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back. We're back with Anna Kendrick, and so let me ask you about a picture I saw earlier, and you can explain it to me and everyone. Where's that taken, and what are you doing?
This was actually a house that we filmed part of Pitch Perfect 2 in. So we showed up at this really nice house, and they were like, oh, and this is the daughter's bedroom, and we're going to be using it as your green room. And I was like, I'm gonna die in this room. Because, I mean, all 4 walls were just like wallpapered with Twilight stuff. And it made me a little nervous. I would like to say that, like, I'm not putting her on blast. She was a really sweet girl. And she sort of pointed out, like, because her mom was wondering about it, and she was like, you know, I could be on drugs, I could be, you know, messing up. And, like, I just like Twilight, that's what I like. So, you know, Twilight, Pitch Perfect, as long as I'm in it, plaster your walls, I don't care.
That doesn't matter. Was she there? She must
Live your
have been
life.
so excited to meet you. That must have been like an amazing experience for her.
No, I mean, she was cool. Like, it was
Yeah.
all like, it was very normal considering how jarring the room actually was.
Yeah.
But she was super nice.
Right. Well, at least it was everybody. It wasn't just you all over the place.
Yeah, that would have been intense. There were actually very few photos of me, which was good.
Yeah,
Which was good.
and hurtful, too.
And it hurt my feelings.
Yeah. At least it could have been even. All right, so we're going to play a game. This is a game that we haven't played before. You're funny, and you're on Twitter, and so we're going to show an image, and as soon as the picture pops up, we have 10 seconds to come up with a caption. Do I go first? And then she has 10 seconds to come up with a caption. So we're both going to see an image. And
For the next one.
Okay. Go. What's that smell?
If that's a sex toy in your back pocket, you're barking up the wrong tree. That's a chair.
That's a chair.
That's the chair.
Yeah. No, Grandma, we're not going to crop you out of this picture.
I wanted a pony, but my mom said this red robot would poop less.
Oh. Wait, that's where I came from?
Oh no. Wow. Well, Cousin Gertrude found an easier way than working out to get her body beach ready.
Too much time, it says. Is there another one?
I had a whole story.
Oh.
What?
This is the day he lost custody of the child.
Ellen DeGeneres expressing the inner feelings of every man, woman, and child in America.
Oh. What big ears you have. Oh. Yes, it was horrible, but the real crime were those curtains.
Running around the field.
You should run around in a field in that dress. Have you done it yet?
No, I'm thinking later just drive a little further into the valley.
Yeah.
Find a field.
Tall grass.
Ladies know, you got that dress where you're like, I gotta find a field.
I gotta find a field and run around in a dress, and somebody should film it, and then I should look back in slow motion.
Yeah.
Are you excited because Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg are here?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So excited.
Do you cook?
I do like to bake, and I definitely went through a period where I was baking a lot because I hadn't really found my footing yet in the whole acting thing. So I found that like when I could just like spend an hour in the kitchen and create like some chocolate chip cookies, I was like, everything's gonna be okay. I can do things.
Yeah.
And then I started to like see it as a challenge, and I would see like in the corner of Martha Stewart recipes, I would see like advanced, and I was like, bring it, bitch.
Oh.
So I got a little
competitive.
When she was like advanced, I was like, what are you trying to say, Martha?
Yeah. What did you conquer that was the most complicated thing?
I did like a flourless hazelnut chocolate torte with this spiced caramel sauce, which was really nice.
That sounds very fancy.
Come over, you're all invited.
Yeah.
Feed everybody.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm impressed by that. I am.
Thank you.
So the movie, first of all, before we talk about the movie, you wrote a book.
I know.
In all your spare time.
It's weird, like, to see you
Scrap it.
holding it, because it was just in my brain and on my computer for so long.
And now it's in a book, and people are going to buy it and read it.
I know.
And it's all about your life.
Yeah, and it's, you know, like funny stories and like silly thoughts about stuff, you know. And I always feel weird trying to sell it because it's like I wrote it. It's so good. It's so funny. I'm so talented.
Yeah. But the stories are, is the story in there about when you were nominated for an Oscar, where you were in your life?
Yeah.
Please tell that story. It's this is so inspiring for people.
Well, I mean, you know, it's funny because I was hesitant to even kind of go there in the book because I felt like, you know, saying that when all these amazing things were happening to me, I was like confused and freaked out all the time. You know, you feel like, oh, am I being ungrateful or do I sound melodramatic? But I think, you know, people always respond to something when you're just being honest. And I definitely had moments where, like, my stylist that I now had was like, you know, we really need you to be wearing, like, the perfect shoes for this outfit. And because, you know, the movie isn't out yet and nobody really knows who you are, the shoe places don't want to loan you the shoes, so can you buy like a pair of Louboutins? And I was like, I'm still poor. I don't know what you think is happening. Yeah. So it was this weird combination of like, all these great things are happening, but like at the same time, nothing has changed. So it was a weird dichotomy.
Am I wrong to say that you literally were kind of really, really broke, like you couldn't afford anything, and then you're nominated for an Oscar?
Yeah, yeah. And there was a point where I was, you know, when I had to do promotion, the film distribution company would send me to New York, and they put me up in like a really nice hotel room. And at one point, I was like, if we do another trip to New York, can you just put me in like a less nice hotel room and then I could like keep some of the cash? And they were like, ew, no, that's not how this works. How could you even suggest something like that? And I was like, I don't know what's going on. Please help me.
That's so great that you wanted to stay like at a Motel 6 and keep the rest of the cash. I love that. So you're in Trolls and with the adorable, the charming Justin Timberlake.
Isn't he the worst?
He is horrible. He really is horrible. No, Justin is, I was talking about this the other day with somebody. There's nothing he can't do.
Well, that's true. I mean, I saw him trying to fumble through figuring out social media when we were on our press tour. Like, there was a point when someone, I think, had explained Instagram story to him, and he was like on the red carpet, and I was like, the camera's facing the wrong way. I know you just had a kid, but you're immediately like the ultimate dad. How does this newfangled? And he's also really into the 3D version of Trolls. Like, I hadn't seen it, and he was like, it's like it's coming at you. And I was like, are you a time traveler? I know what 3D is.
Well, it excited him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that must have been really fun. And you did a song with him too.
Yeah. We do a bunch of music in the movie, and then for the soundtrack, he wanted to record like a full soundtrack version of True Colors, and it was like it'll be like a career highlight for me watching him do his thing. He's very good at what he does. Like, when it comes to music, he kind of knows what he's doing.
He does. He's a great, obviously, singer, dancer, entertainer, but he is also a great producer.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, you're an amazing singer as well. So
Thank you.
Obviously. All right, we're going to play a game. We're going to play a game, Never Have I Ever, a little later with Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. We're back with Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg, and Anna Kendrick, and we thought it'd be fun if we played a round of Never Have I Ever. If you'll pass this down to Martha, pass this to Snoop. This is yours, and I'll play along. So it's very simple. On one side it says I have, on the other side it says I have never. I'll ask a question and we'll all be completely 100% honest.
Is there a lie detector test connected to this?
Yes, yes, you must be honest. Never have I ever sexted.
Oh my God, I'm so glad I'm here today.
Wow, Martha, you've sexted? Do you know what that is?
I have used technology for a lot longer than you have, Ellen.
All right. Yow! To who? Is it someone current or is this a while ago?
It doesn't say none of your business here.
Never have I ever been in handcuffs.
What?
Anna? Like,
In a movie?
No,
No?
being arrested?
that wasn't the question.
Yeah, it may have been another style of handcuff that comes with a bed.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking.
Hello.
Never have I ever been stoned on a talk show. Never have I ever returned something to a store after wearing it.
For shame. For shame.
Them shoes hurt my feet.
Shame. Never have I ever been to a nude beach.
Wait a minute, I'm lying.
Martha?
Martha?
Martha.
Haven't you been to Sand Beach on St. Bart's?
No.
No, what happened to
No.
Sam?
No. Wow. With that same person you texted, or? Never have I ever drunk dialed an ex.
Oh, so that's the strong side of the couch?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Oh, but this was a good one. One more. It's my show. Never have I ever used my fame to get out of trouble.
Oh, boy.
All right, that was a fun game. We'll be right back. Oh,
We would like to open by saying that Anna and I sharing one name, but we feel especially close to each other because I'm wearing her bra because I forgot mine.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to set the stage
We're best friends.
for
Two
where
Annas,
we're at
one bra.
right now.
wow. And so you travel with an extra bra? Is that what you do?
No, I'm actually going braless.
Wanted to bring you guys
Wow.
up to speed. Took one for the team.
Wow. So you decided to take your bra off and
I can't do
volunteer.
that.
You
I
have
can't
the
go
see-through
commando.
shirt on.
I know, it's lined.
You
it's
wouldn't
lined.
volunteer that?
No.
No, because then it would be like, what's happening? Is someone hitting me in the face? Or, yeah, I need control.
Well, that's so nice to know that you're not wearing a bra and that you're wearing her bra. That's great information to start with. No one ever shares that much with us usually, and I certainly appreciate it.
Maybe with
Nothing
good
to
reason.
hide.
No, no, it was good. And this is your first time on the show, so to see that you're so generous, it's,
You know, I was like, when we're gonna, I might as well just go for it. You know,
Yeah.
it's my first time, so I'm so happy to be here.
yeah, I'm happy to have you here. Now, does it get confusing when you say Anna, or do you all have nicknames on the set when somebody says, Anna, that was a great job? You're like, was it me or was it the other Anna?
Well, everybody calls me Kendrick, and
I'm
calls
Camp.
her Camp.
I
Which
see.
at first, when people started calling me Kendrick, I felt like really cool. Like I was like on a sports team, and I was like, I'm a jock. And then I
and there's a
realized it
super
was just
famous
because
rapper
of that.
called Kendrick.
That is
Yeah.
also.
Yes.
I thought that was why.
Yes.
And that was why.
Very similar to Kendrick Lamar.
Very
yes,
similar.
exactly. So y'all have done 3 movies together. What have you noticed about each other versus when you first met? Have things changed? What are the weird things? I need to know all of it.
Many weird things.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
I
been-
found out that when we all went to Mexico, I found out that everybody thought I was like scary when we started the first movie. I don't have a super sunny disposition, I will say, because I'm like small, so I've like spent my life being like, I'm gonna try and come across like tough and cynical.
It was in Mexico you found this out?
Yeah, you guys told me.
Oh, I remember at the dinner.
Yes.
Yeah, and you almost cried.
A couple
and then
tequilas
realized,
in.
That's not accurate.
Yeah, letting it all out.
But when we first all met, we were in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we're staying in like this really cheap hotel motel. And I think Anna, because you refused to stay there,
You always make it sound like.
she went to like an apartment.
Yeah, that's
fancy
exactly how it happened.
complex.
That's how it happened.
What
Yeah,
did
I was like,
happen?
I refuse. No, I stayed in an apartment across the street because I was in like every scene every morning, and these guys like to party. And I was like, I gotta get up and go to work, guys. I was like the lame RA.
We're not responsible at all.
No,
Yeah.
we missed you at all of our
I
parties.
just,
though,
I
for
just
sure.
thought she
Yeah.
was scary because every time I would go over and visit her in her apartment or hotel or at any vacation, she always had her sunglasses completely lined up, one by one, symmetrically in rows.
Things need to be organized. Okay, I will say, Brittany has this theory.
But I love it.
Brittany has this theory that everybody has, stay with me now, that everybody has a serial killer trait, which is the trait that when it turns out that you're a serial killer, because won't we all, that's the thing that people will look at and go, you know what, I should have known. She preferred creamy peanut butter, I should have known
Kendrick
serial killer.
was a serial killer because she
You
always
should
had
have seen her glasses were always. I travel with like 10 pairs of sunglasses in the second
You
we
did
get
that in
anywhere.
Mexico. I did. I remember. I came in your room and they were
Everybody
like
has
very
one.
But
organized.
Anna's serial killer trait
Oh,
is
God.
that we were talking about vitamin gummies, and she prefers, in a pack of like orange, red, and purple, she prefers orange.
Yes, I do. I don't know.
That's
I like
serial
that flavor.
killer.
I
That's
love
your
it.
trait.
That's my trait, I guess.
Rebel, what's your serial killer trait?
Hers is the weirdest one.
What? I don't think I have one.
No, hers
What-
is straight
what
up
is
weird.
hers?
What?
Yours is that you have only, this is a true fact, you have only ever seen any movie that you have seen one time.
Yeah,
never seen a movie
Yeah,
more than
that's
once.
a little weird.
Serial killer.
What? That's not weird. What
if you really like a
Yeah,
movie?
because I know what happens in the movie, so why would I watch it again?
Because it's enjoyable.
Serial killer. That's true.
Who watches movies more than once?
I've seen movies like 16 times. Like I've seen Titanic like a bajillion times.
She
not
once
gonna
told
lie.
me her favorite film was A League of Their Own and that she had seen it twice.
Yeah, because it was my absolute favorite.
Oh, so you have seen one twice.
Yeah, yeah,
And what
yeah.
is your serial killer trait?
Oh, I like to be encapsulated in things and feel very small.
So you must miss phone booths.
I do. I love phone booths.
Wow.
Comforting.
I find all of those traits scary. But
Do you have one?
No, I don't have any.
oh, okay.
No, I don't think so. I was trying to
not
think-
a serial killer.
No, I'm not.
She's better than
I
us.
don't think I'm a serial killer. I have to think of what trait that would be. I'm early all the time. I'm never late. I'm always early.
We'll get a better
Yeah,
Yeah.
better that's a. No, I was gonna say a sexual joke then. but-
Why not? Go for it. No?
No.
Oh man, come on.
No.
He's right on
what
time.
what I will say is that Pitch Perfect is a family movie, so I'm not sure how we got on this elongated topic of serial killer traits.
sexuality.
Yeah.
No, it sounds. People will for sure go see it. It's very, very funny. We're going to talk more. I want to know who actually breaks more than anybody on set. Like, there's got to be. Like, I would laugh.
Oh my
nonstop.
God, it's
all right.
all me. It's
Well, we know the answer now. I can't tease anything.
Oh,
Okay.
Sorry.
We'll take a break and I'll think of more things to talk about. What do we got? It's Pitch Perfect 3 and we're back with the cast. So tell everybody what this one is about.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the official spokesperson of the plotline, Pitch Perfect 3 is the Bellas are having what's called a quarter-life crisis, which is apparently a thing now with the young people. And we've graduated college and we're out in the world doing all different things. And we realize, like, oh, our lives aren't going the way we hoped. So Aubrey's dad is in the military and invites us all to reunite to go on a USO tour to support the troops and entertain them all around Europe. So that's what the Bellas do in the third movie.
And there's other surprises that happen.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There's a scene that y'all are in the water, and I'm wondering because I think how many takes you have to do for things like that, and how long. How long
It was
were
a
you?
couple days, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 4 days or something.
4
like
days
that
in the
without
water.
Shooting.
It was like a massive water tank. We're supposed to be in the ocean, so they built this like massive. That is us being amazing and professional.
Was it cold?
It was
colder outside of the water, so we decided to stay
in.
in the water between takes and just
Yeah.
Yeah.
just in our
party.
clothes, and nothing like a big tank of water to turn you bougie really quickly.
Yeah.
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 It was
Rebel
like a
got us-
giant jacuzzi, and sometimes we had drinks, and we were just floating around.
Not like alcoholic drinks.
How many?
Like Diet Coke.
Who drinks the most here? Let's just be clear.
God.
Brittany.
Oh my God! Oh, good. I'm glad it didn't say me. I thought you were gonna say me.
I mean, I guess.
You drink responsibly.
She is a one-woman party.
Yeah.
I like to party, but
Yeah.
it's not that I'm crazy.
No.
My parents are so.
It's the perfect
so sad
amount.
right
It's the
now.
perfect amount. It's just more than them.
Well, also,
Yeah.
if you had a problem, we wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
This is my intervention.
Actually, yeah, that's why you're here.
Right.
Rebel, so the premiere was in Australia, right?
Yes.
And
yeah.
what part?
Sydney, my hometown.
Your hometown. And you brought how many people to the premiere?
Just like a easy 200.
You really did, didn't you?
Basically, it was just a premiere for my family and friends who believe that they are entitled to the world premiere down under. And it was awesome. My grandpa got out of hospital just to come. Yeah, and my grandma came on a walking frame. They love the movies. And my mum, well, I had to ban her a bit. We call her the mamarazzi. Because she likes to stand on the red carpet and take pictures of me with the other paparazzi. Yeah, they just loved it. It's because it's so joyful and it's for the holidays and the
Very, very funny movie, very funny. Is this going to be, because it keeps, you think there's not going to be another one, and then you come up with another idea. Is this the last one, or will you have another? Because they're hugely successful.
I mean, we
I
don't
want
know.
to say goodbye. I'm in denial that this is the last
I know.
one.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
it is like if it is the ending, we tried to make it satisfying and cathartic, and it was certainly really emotional for us because we don't know. It's not up to us if there's any more. We would do them forever, but you know, we hope that if it is the last one, we tried to make it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's huge. It's going to be huge. It really will. I mean, it will. It'll be, I mean, that's what people need right now. This holiday season is to go and laugh and feel good, and that's what, you know. All right, we'll take a break. We're going to play a game. We'll be back. We're back with the marvelous cast of Pitch Perfect 3, and none of them have serial killer traits at all. None of them. I heard you like to play Heads Up, right?
Yes.
So we're going to play a special edition of Sidekick, where we're going to have two teams, and we're going to start with Anna and Rebel. You're going to get on those little red dots over there. You'll wait right here on these dots.
Okay.
You have to act it out. You can't talk. You have to act it out, and I'm going to guess.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Oh, amazing. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh my God, Brittany, I love you.
Yeah.
What does our say?
You're ho.
You're slay all day.
So you'll act it out wearing that sweater.
Okay. And you're guessing.
I'm guessing, yeah.
Okay.
Put my arm around.
Jumping jacks.
Yeah.
Got it started already?
I think I need to.
Okay.
Oh, I can't get on.
You're shorter, so go down.
Proposal, marriage proposal.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Are you a revolving door?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
YMCA.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Applause. Clapping.
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
Chest bump.
Yeah.
Sorry if that hurt.
Okay.
Oh.
I want to see go. I want to see full pose.
Yoga.
Yay.
Something to be.
Nice.
Horseback riding.
Okay. Oh.
Sumo wrestling. That's 9. All right. Switch places.
Okay.
That was 9.
Okay.
Let's see.
That was really good, you guys. That was
That was
really
more
good.
cardio than
You got
mine.
this.
Right, I got exhausted.
Yeah, we're ready. Okay.
Oh.
Limbo.
Oh. I'll be the thing.
Oh, air guitar. Guitar, banjo.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Jump rope.
Oh God.
Oh my God, skirts. Skirts.
We're doing this. Oh, we're not talking.
Oh, darn it. You
Push
know
up.
what it is.
Push up.
Oh God.
Irish jig, Irish dancing.
That was good.
Arm wrestling.
Yes.
Cheerleader.
Yeah.
Oh.
Walking a tightrope.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh.
Trust fall. It's time.
Oh my God.
Yes, Andy.
Oh my God, great job.
You know what?
What?
Andy just realized it's tied. All right, so that's great.
Okay,
Amazing.
we wrestle to the death.
Okay.
All right. All right.
You're so beautiful. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so happy to see you again. First of all, happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you.
When was it?
It was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I didn't do anything.
You did nothing?
No, I did nothing. I specifically did not. I'm one of those people that hates, not birthdays, I'll go to your birthday, but I hate my birthday because I hate attention. No, I don't know why. So I actually, like, you know who's really great about birthdays is all the girls from Pitch Perfect, and they always try and get me to do something with them. And I actually told them, I was like, I'm in Vancouver visiting a friend. Well, now they know that I wasn't. But yeah, they always want to plan stuff, and I just like, I sat at home and I organized my sock drawer and I didn't do anything, and it was amazing.
Really? I mean, did people give you gifts, though, even though there was not an event?
No, I'm good.
Really?
I'm good. I'm chilling.
All right.
You know.
That's weird. It seems like you'd want, you know.
I mean, I ordered a cake for myself. I'm not a monster.
I see. All right. So at least you had a cake.
Yeah, I'm not a sociopath.
Good. Yeah. So, but I thought you were hanging out with the whole cast of Pitch Perfect.
Oh, no,
Because I saw a picture.
That was Chrissy Fitt's birthday. This is a different girl from the cast of Pitch Perfect. And we are very big on birthdays in the cast. So we all went to the Magic Castle. And Magic Castle is like this secret club for magicians, and you can go, and it sounds really dorky because it is, but also it's amazing. Like, it's genuinely like so amazing. And they did all these like magic tricks, and it was so much fun. They actually, there was one guy toward the end who did this trick where I don't know how he did this. There was, he was like asking me to just punch random numbers into my phone, and you know, we're just telling each other random numbers to punch into my phone and add them up. And we look at the number, and he's like, what do you think that is? And we're like, I don't know, a bank account number? And that'd be cool. And someone was like, it looks like a phone number. And my friend Kelly was like, oh, I'm gonna call it. And it was the magician's phone number. I don't know how he did that, which was like so cool, and it was the greatest night. And then the next day, that magician, because he had my friend Kelly's phone number now, because she called him, texted her and was like, hey, just wondering if you would ever want to go out sometime. So my question is, was he just gonna like hit on one of the girls that called him? Or like, is this like a really good trick? Like, did he know how to get her to call, and they're gonna end up like married with kids, and it's like the greatest magic trick of all time?
Well, either way, it's great. Does she like him? Is she gonna go out with him?
No, she's good.
But now he has her phone number.
Yeah, you never know.
All right. So wait, so like literally y'all just made up numbers and that was the actual...
I know, it's amazing. I mean, I'm probably banned for life for telling that story now, but it was a great night.
No, it's not but you didn't give anything away. That's the whole thing, you can't give tricks away.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, but you didn't give that away. I don't understand, I love magicians.
Yes.
I'm fascinated by them.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the movie, because I love the movie.
Oh, good.
I love it.
Thank
It's
you.
very hard to explain what it is, because it's a mystery,
but it's done with such a twist on how it explain it.
It's hard to explain it. It's like I play a mom who's like a mommy blogger, and she meets this woman through her son, and you know she gets close to her, and then that woman disappears, and it's just a really fun movie because there's this mystery that's very real and the stakes are very high, but it's also like funny and weird, and like it's kind of like sexy, and you laugh a lot, but it's not a comedy.
It's really, it's a great movie. I love it. Okay, explain this picture because this has now gone sort of viral. Is that an extra large suitcase, or is that how tiny you really are?
Rude. That's just, I just hate packing, and you know, that is not like a fake suitcase. I just got in my suitcase because that's how packing and traveling makes me feel, and I'm very small.
Very small.
I thought I'll just get in here and I'll feel safe and warm.
Right. And then everybody has been posting it in different ways. So
I know, I heard about this, but I haven't actually seen any. All right. You know what?
There's many. Yeah.
You know, before I came out here, they were like, Ellen really thinks these photos are thinks these photos are funny, and I was like, no, just show them to me out there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, adorable, right?
Okay.
I like it.
I'm glad the internet was having fun.
Yeah, they were. All right, more with Anna after this. We're back with Anna Kendrick, and so the movie is called A Simple Favor. So I thought if you want to ask me a favor, and then I could ask you a favor. Okay. And so, do you have a favor for me first?
Yeah, I have a favor.
Okay.
I want to take over your Twitter.
Take it over?
Yeah, like I want to.
Like completely?
Well, you know, not forever, but like I want to make you post stuff, like whatever I want.
All right. What do you want? Well, let me see. What do you want me to post?
I mean, only if you agree and endorse the sentiment.
Yes, that's why I want to know what it is.
Great. A simple favor is so great, it'll change your life. A simple favor is so amazing, it'll get you laid. It's that kind of movie. And Anna Kendrick is my favorite person.
Laid is L-A-I-D, not L-A-Y-E-D?
Yeah.
All right. And Anna, favorite actress of all time?
Great.
Okay. Is that what you said?
I said my favorite person, but if you want to like limit it to actors, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll say person. Because I'm going to ask you a favor.
Oh, okay.
Of all time.
All time.
Okay. A Simple Favor is out next Friday. We'll be right back.